This is a $7 hot dog. This is standard Pokemon right now. And this is Mason with Cardinal Gaming. Hey guys, how we doing? Thanks for clicking on the video. Not a great visual to start it off with, but one that kind of illustrates a point that we need to talk about and to bring about right now, because this is hitting hard right now. So let's dig into it. Now, $7 hot dogs. It's a lot. It's a lot for a hot dog. Expensive hot dog. Why? Why is it $7? Why would people charge $7 for a hot dog? Doesn't make sense. Well, there's lots of reasons. There's a lot of the time when you go and go to a concert or a ballpark somewhere or a movie theater, you go and you're there and you're getting entertainment. You know, hopefully the $7 hot dog looks better than that, because that one looked a little iffy. But hopefully they have a little better samplings there for your $7. But yeah, okay. Okay, $7 hot dog, okay. I guarantee you there's a $7 hot dog at Disneyland. There's got to be, right? Makes sense. You know, okay, yeah. You better be able to taste the magic there. But yeah, yeah, it's definitely a place that, yeah, there's going to be a little more expensive for your other items. This isn't we can go down to Sam's Club and get a, what is it, $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink? Man, whew. You know, it's rough out there, man. When you just look at this and you're like, God, what? Who is paying $7 for a hot dog? Well, there's got to be people that are out there doing it, because or else it wouldn't be priced that way. So a lot of people are looking at standard Pokemon right now. Obviously, Evolving Skies Sealed is super expensive. Singles are holding, even for the higher end stuff. Expensive cards are maintaining the price points that you'd expect. They're not going up any further like they were for a little while, but you know, they've stabilized for sure. So, you know, you see these things and you think about the values of this card singles and things like that inside the booster box. And, you know, what is controlling these sealed prices to being so expensive? And the chase of it definitely does help. If we think back to Vivid Voltage booster boxes, when they were in so heavy demand, you had a $300 chase card in there, and now we no longer have a $300 chase card in Vivid Voltage. So we'll more than likely, so long it's relatively easy to stock and within the time frame that we can expect for prices to be relatively normal, that you know, hopefully that single won't go up any more higher, and it won't cause the chase of opening product to dictate that kind of price. And obviously a lot of places are starting celebrations. Pokemon Center just came out with their celebrations ETBs, and that was a mess, but who expected otherwise? It's obviously huge demand, a lot of people wanting this product. You know, MSRP is very hard to find on celebration stuff, and you know, Sealed is a $7 hot dog right now. It's unreasonable to a large amount of people. You know, kids tugging on your shirt saying, "Daddy, Daddy, I want a hot dog." We have hot dogs at home. We don't want these hot dogs. And you're right. To a vast majority of you out there, a $7 hot dog is not what you want. And, you know, if you don't want to buy a hot dog for $7, don't eat it. That is a totally realistic and plausible outcome and expectations for you as a hot dog purchaser to say, you know what, at $7, I'm going to pass, thank you. And that is completely reasonable. That totally makes sense. But there's a line forming behind you. So if you don't want to buy, hop out of line. And, whether you want to preach patience and all this sort of mantra that is absolutely good advice, it's got to stop sometime, right? The printers have to print enough eventually, right? It's just, you look at the landscape that we're in. A year after Pokemon, well, let's give them a benefit of the doubt. What, 3/4 of a year, 9 months, say, after Pokemon says, hey, we're increasing printing, we're doing the best we can, we're upping printing, yada yada yada. Here we are, 3 sets after that announcement, going into a 4th set after that announcement, and it's still not up to demand. It becomes a prolonged issue where a lot of us don't want to choke down these $7 hot dogs anymore. And yeah, that makes sense. And it's frustrating. I absolutely understand. But there's people out there that are paying $7 for hot dogs. And that's just the reality of the situations. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that brings about some clarity on the matter. How do we get the prices for hot dogs to go down? Quite simply, there's two ways. Either people stop buying the $7 hot dogs and demand more bang for their buck, or they just flood the market with cheap hot dogs. No one's going to buy a $7 hot dog if there's a stand selling a $3 hot dog right across the street. This is the kind of stuff that needs to happen in order for Pokemon prices to go down. We have to have the flood of product. We have to have that kind of a supply to meet the hungry hot dog. Wait, I'm mixing metaphors again. All right. Printers need to print more. That's the answer. That's the only way to solve this issue. And there's reason to believe that maybe Pokemon doesn't want to fix this issue right now. Maybe Pokemon likes product being limited, especially in the 25th anniversary. Kind of builds hype, kind of makes things interesting. Things are hard to find. There's arguments for that. There's also arguments against that, where you could say, Pokemon's making the same amount of money. It's the people that are buying that stuff at MSRP and then raising the price and scalping it above that. That's the kind of issues that we're running into. And obviously, that's not good. That shouldn't be something that Pokemon wants. And it shouldn't be anything that Pokemon is definitely not benefiting from. They're not making any more money. They're selling at the same price. So, it's hard to put a reasoning behind why we're still having these types of issues. The only thing I can think of is that $7 hot dogs keep selling. And so long as that happens, that's where the price is going to stay at. So, yeah, we need cheaper hot dogs. We need people to stop buying $7 hot dogs. That's what it comes down to. And, it does get to a point where this gets prolonged enough. I think a lot of people have met that point already, where they're so frustrated, like, I can't buy hot dogs anymore. I'm never going to eat a hot dog ever again. I'm done with hot dogs. And that's the unfortunate situation that when you have these kind of increases in prices that, yeah, people walk away. But, as a hobby, you shouldn't ever want to see that. But you also can understand how that is happening. And it's totally justifiable. And truth be told, it's kind of is a solution to the answer is if I want a hot dog, I don't want to pay $7. I don't want hot dogs anymore. That is a way for there to be more hot dogs. So yeah, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm being cheeky and I'm trying to make this a more reasonable way of understanding. But yeah, hot dogs are expensive. Pokemon is expensive right now, and the only way yesterday when I was putting up celebrations on our website, and you went to the Ultra Premium Collection, I'm like, okay, what's the TCG players doing? And you saw it for the price that it's going for, and you're like, there's no way. Who is buying this? There's no way. There's got to be like 3 sellers on that, and that's why it's got to be so expensive. They can't be moving at this price. And you go to the recent sold and the last list or the last sold pricing, and there is dozens sold that day at that price. As a hot dog salesman, it's hard for me to walk away and say, man, people really want their hot dogs. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. That's the market right now. Hot dogs are finite. I would love to sell a ton more hot dogs at cheaper. And this is the argument I've said forever, is that if I could get more, I would love to sell more, and that would mean that the demand would be more met, and that the prices would go down, and we'd all be the homeostasis of the situation would be great. We'd be back to battle styles where I'm selling lots of battle styles for very, very cheap, and everybody's happy because everybody's getting a good price, and everybody's pulling cards and chasing Trinitars and Empoleons, and everybody's happy. That's not where we're at right now, and it's a lot of factors going into that. There's a lot goes into producing a hot dog. So, all right, that's enough of that analogy. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging in. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, supporting the store. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks.